Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the San Antonio Spurs. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Here's what the Hawks have lined up on their schedule. On Wednesday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Miami Heat.
And for the matchup with the Cavs, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Maverick, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, in at small and power forward, it's Hunter and Bay. In the backcourt, it's the stars Young and Murray. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the center position. When you talk about rebounding the basketball, Greg, both of these teams demonstrate an edge in this department.
Yeah, both teams pound the boards. It's clear these coaching staffs push for their guys to attack the glass. So this one's going to be physical.
Now, here is Young. Here's Mr. Perfect. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Mr. Perfect. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
And the pass to Johnson. Wembanyama looking it over. To the right side. Maverick passes to Johnson. Misses the wing J.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Passes to Young. Here's Mr. Perfect. Three-pointer. The basket good. Off the assist from Young. And it's 7 points for Mr. Perfect.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Dinwiddie passes to Maverick. Wembanyama with it. Mr. Perfect with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Murray. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Pass to Dinwiddie. To the middle. Here's Maverick. And he slams it one-handed.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
Out to a hot start. 4 makes and 5 shots to begin this ball game.
Since moving to Atlanta in 1968, Greg, the Hawks have never been to the NBA Finals.
That is insane, Kevin. I mean, you think back to all the great players they've had, from Dominique Wilkins to now Trae Young. Hawks fans are hungry for a trip to the finals.
Now here's Murray. He's looking for Wembanyama and finds him. Here's Hunter, just 5 on the clock. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
One shot. Now, how about the strength and focus on that one? It's clear Hunter up to the challenge at finishing on a physical defense.
At the line for Atlanta, DeAndre Hunter. One shot.
free throw drops for Hunter. Hey, Richard, as a former Spur, what strikes you most about the character of the franchise?
Well, there's a stability there in San Antonio that you don't find in other teams. That's part of the reason why I didn't fit in well. As a player or a fan, you can have the confidence that this organization has a solid plan.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
So it's San Antonio now, after the missed three from Trae Young. Vassell kicks to Dinwiddie. His three-pointers off the mark. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to Chicago. 4-on-1 and they're running for the finish. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
Something Vassell is only improving at, recognizing these chances to drop an easy dime.
Murray against Vassell. Murray, the pass to Hunter. 4 on the clock. Fires the three. To the wing on the left. Here's Bay. Here's Mr. Perfect. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Mr. Perfect's got 9.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Young against Dinwiddie. The drive by Wembanyama. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Pass to Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way. Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Hunter, no one around him, and Atlanta again with the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Bottoms is checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Here is the list of players with the most boards in the league this month, the NBA's leading rebounders. And you look at Mr. Perfect, no doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
Here's Maverick. He's defended by Bay. Dinwiddie passes to Maverick. That one wide left.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Here's Carey. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Out in his own on the break. Here's Vassell. Count that bucket.
Now you know contact does not affect Vassell all that much.
Murray against Johnson. Takes a step back. Murray right side. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Atlanta.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
And he knocks down the first one. And as we're into the middle of the season now, GA, how much of a rhythm are teams in for their day-to-day activities?
I mean, most teams should have found their flow by now, and they know their rotations, and guys are in the groove of the season. I mean, that's not the case for every team, unfortunately.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here we are, Greg, watching Atlanta. This team has a lot of firepower.
And some great scores, Kevin. They don't just launch threes. They like to work for good shots inside the arc as well.
Here's Wembanyama. Still scoreless. Dinwiddie kicks to Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mr. Perfect's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Young pass to Mr. Perfect. Back to Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice job capitalizing down there. Young good at probing inside and finding some space.
Dinwiddie left side. Outside, Jones. The pass to Dinwiddie from the arc. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Bay passes to Carey from outside the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. And now it's an 11-point Hawks lead.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Here's Maverick. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
And here's Young from the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
San Antonio calls timeout. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. Wembanyama passes to Maverick. Passes it to Sohan. Over Bogdanovich. And it's Sohan missing.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
A nice shot by Young.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Wembanyama. Still yet to score. And there's the call on Mr. Perfect. That is his first foul of the game. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
Collins checked in for Maverick. And San Antonio has possession. It's a 16-point game. Jones, no one around him. Buries it from three-point range.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Bay against Collins. From deep. And the three ball is good. And the Hawks lead by 16.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Vassell, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And tonight, I expect them to play better offensively. Try to get some closer looks.
Here's Young after the basket by San Antonio. Here's Mr. Perfect. Collins grabs the miss. Spurs trail by 14. Wembanyama finds Vassell with the shot. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Down low, Mr. Perfect, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 13 rebounds. Jones against Young. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. Lets it go with a 3. Bay pulls it in.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Spurs trail by 14. Zohan, the pass to Jones. And here is Vassell. Off target from outside.
And talking about the talented swingman, Devin Vassell, his offense has really improved of late.
Well, it's clear he put in a lot of work into improving that part of his game, especially his three-point shot, and he's not done growing yet.
Clock at 6. Here's Bay. A three-pointer off the mark.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Jones finds Wembanyama. Back to Jones. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And this is the type of game you just throw away as a player. He has yet to score a point and looks completely flustered.
Pass to Bay. And the 3 off target.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Here's Wembanyama. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Young looking it over. Driving inside. From past the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Hawks have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. So both teams changing it up here. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. And so it's Atlanta riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Right back after this break. And thanks for joining us again, folks. 2K Sports broadcasting here on MLK Day, bringing you the NBA. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Bogdanovich out there with Johnson. And there's Bottoms, then it's Clint Capella, and it's Murray in at the 2. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. Dinwiddie dishes to Jones. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Here's Carey. Johnson with a screen on Jones. Pass to Capella. Here's Carey. Kicks it out to Johnson. Murray for 3. Good on the triple. Murray's got the first basket of the second quarter for Atlanta.
This is something that we've seen Murray continue to work on over the years. His three-point shot has improved every year.
Dinwiddie passes to Jones. That one goes. Count it.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Spurs trail by 15. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Trae Young has been talking smack from a young age. He said if I was doing something nice, I wanted to let them know about it. Once he got to the NBA, Trae says, I was more of a fan of the guys I was going against. Once I got out of that mindset and started being competitive and talking a little trash, that's when everything clicked. Kevin?
David, not shy at all. Thank you. Here's Murray following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And there's the pass to Carey. Murray with it. Dinwiddie covering. And the basket is good. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Even inside and against contact, Murray stays flexible and gets to his finish.
Murray against Dinwiddie. Collins kicks to Jones. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For San Antonio, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Spencer Dinwiddie, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. The Hawks making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Mavericks checked in for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Reggie Bullock. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. RJ, after dealing DeJounte Murray away in the summer of 2022, the Spurs are intent, it seems, on rebuilding.
Well, they did it right. And with the selection of Victor Wembanyama, the foundation may be in place for another run. He has no problem going in there with the big threes because Murray is focused on that possession.
Maverick passes to Johnson. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Collins, a screen on Murray. Back to Collins. Fires the three. The rebound by Carey.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For three, Murray. San Antonio with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
A bad outing offensively. You break that game down, their issues were pretty clear.
Won't win games in this league with an offensive night like that. They've got some things to figure out.
Count it, good. 8 points for Bottoms.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Jones finds Dinwiddie. Back to Jones. Passes it to Johnson. Now Collins. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. On the basket by Jones.
And far from the best shot, but all that matters is the end result. Somehow he sinks it.
Now Murray. 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Hunter. Capella with a screen on Jones. Stolen by Collins. Murray against Dinwiddie. To the inside. Maverick passes to Dinwiddie. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Now here's Murray. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Spurs second.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Murray.
It's fun to watch a crafty player like DeJounte Murray who uses a blend of speed and smarts to make trouble on both ends of the floor.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Mr. Perfect, he's checked in for Capella, and it's Johnson in for Bogdanovich. The Spurs also with the sub. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Zach Collins. And so Murray nails both of them. And the Spurs with possession here, trailing by 13. Dinwiddie with it, outguarded by Murray. Here's Maverick. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 3 assists in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Carey. Kicks it out to Johnson. Takes a 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Spurs trail by 14. Outside, Jones. Count the basket.
Defenders try to knock Wembanyama off his rhythm, but he knows it's coming, and he's prepared for it.
Murray outside. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And now we've got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers. And what has been the trend for DeJounte Murray?
And the trend that he's going through with his assist numbers dropping over the past few years isn't a good one. I don't want to say he's become a more selfish player because that's too harsh, but he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot rather than creating for his teammates. He may want to rethink that.
Young's checked in for the Hawks. Mr. Move checked in for San Antonio.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Murray against Johnson. They set the screen. There's the three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 11.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Bledsoe looking it over. Dinwiddie for three. Mr. Perfect with the rebound. Mr. Perfect's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Hawks passing it around. Young dishes to Murray. Plenty of space. Paxton coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Spurs trail by 13. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Young against Dinwiddie. Pass to Maverick. And Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vassell. And too long on the shot.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
There's a screen. Murray for three. Again, the miss by Murray.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Maverick. He's coming off a 10-point game against Chicago.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboards. Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Spurs trail by 13. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Young against Dinwiddie. Puts up a three, and again with the rebound. He hauls in his 20th rebound.
Dominating the glass. He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in, build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. A three from Wembanyama. Johnson with the rebound. Atlanta leading by 13. Murray left side. And it's Young at the elbow. Pass to Mr. Perfect. 11 feet away. That misses off the backboard. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Now the pass to Maverick. And he dunks it down.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here is Young. He has 7. In the corner, Murray with it. From outside, off the mark.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Vassell kicks to Dinwiddie. Johnson outside. For three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Mr. Perfect's the Hawks leading by 11. Here's Young driving to the basket. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, the cleverness Young possesses is just uncanny. Puts the defense in a bind whenever he drives it to the rack.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. Atlanta making some changes. Bays checked in for Johnson. And Hunter subbed in for Bottoms. And San Antonio also making a switch. Mr. Moves checked in for Dinwiddie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Dinwiddie is checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Spurs trail by 13. Passes it to Maverick. Fades back. Off the left rim and out.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Murray outside. Pass to Young. Lets it go from deep. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's gotten so good at finding the open man. Murray does it again.
Dinwiddie passes to Vassell. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Here's Maverick. Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. San Antonio again missing. The Hawks leading by 16. Young from outside. Pulls in another board.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Johnson for 3. Bay pulls it in. The Hawks shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Here's Mr. Perfect. Johnson over to help. Mr. Perfect can't hit.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
The beautiful all-around game of Johnson. So dependable when it comes to finding open teammates.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Young against Dinwiddie. The pass to Murray. Bay with it. Launches a 3. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 5th rebound in this one. Looking to get back on track here. That one, no good. And so it's Atlanta. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Trey, you've made it look easy so far. How have you been able to pick them apart?
I'm just taking what the defense is giving me. Open driving lanes. They're leaving some of our bigs open, pick and rolls, things like that. We just got to continue to do it and try to get this win.
Make them pick their poison, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Atlanta Hawks.
Talk about controlling the glass. These guys are outworking their counterparts, the biggest factor in their lead right now.
Oh, yeah, they're gobbling up boards like Kenny gobbles up broccoli and asparagus.
Now let's change gears and talk a little bit about All-Star voting.
Voting for the All-Star Game selections has just begun. Things could change here, but I'd say this is a pretty good idea of where it's headed.
I could think of some names out of that and somebody kick off, but I won't name names.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everyone, and welcome back as we get going again here at 2K Sports.